Hi Taurus, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Happy birthday to all of you. We're officially in your season. Happy birthday to those of you who celebrate this week or in a few weeks from now. I hope you guys are feeling good. I hope you get a chance to do something good for yourself or spend some time with people you love or just celebrate you. It's your season. This is going to be for the last week of April. So this is the 26th covering May 2nd. And we also have a full moon in Scorpio at the beginning of this week, I believe Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. And as you guys know, with full moons, it's a time to really release, let go of things. And because it's in Scorpio, you may feel a little bit of a clash between your deep internal emotional needs and your physical needs. Notice how I said needs, because sometimes our needs and our wants are not aligned, it's not always the same. So now is really the perfect time to let go of things, reevaluate what's really important to you, what emotions, jealousy, hate, pain, grudges, resentment you may be holding on that don't belong there, because as you know, when you're wishing someone wrong, or I hope they pay for it because they hurt me, that doesn't really take away your pain. It doesn't make you feel better. If anything, it makes you feel worse later on. So forgive people, even if they're not sorry. Just move on, wish them the best, and just kind of focus on your own healing and just your own peace, your own sanity. Forgive people, even if they're not sorry, just for your own sake. Okay. As I was explaining to all the other signs, I was being shown broken glass and someone piling new, fresh, beautiful glass on top of the broken glass, thinking that maybe it's going to make it go away. But you have to clean up the broken glass. You can't just let it sit there, because eventually it's going to come back to haunt you. All the other glass on top is going to break. That was never that when nothing was ever wrong with them. They were just placed in the wrong area. So you can't fix something that's broken by masking it or putting other things on top of it. You got to get rid of it. You got to clean it up. Okay. So if you are holding on to anything that is weighing you down, lowering your energy, your vibration, it's time to face it, acknowledge it, and just, go through it and say bye. You have no place here. And if you can, on the full moon, take an extra bubble bath, take a shower, and use that as meditation, as a routine to kind of wash everything away, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Okay. All right. So we're going to be covering a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love. I hope you'll find it helpful. I'll have the link to the extended below. And of course, you can follow me on IG, Nicloves with 2 eyes. Okay, so Taurus, I feel like this week there's going to be turn up the heat, turn up the notch with romance. Some of you may have a romantic night set for this week, or someone's taking you out, or you may get asked out on a date. But I feel like there's going to be some kind of romance up in the air. You're just really feeling romantic, or wanting to wine and dine, or maybe you're wanting to spend time with someone, or someone's going to spend time with you. I just feel like you're going to have a romantic night. Could be one night, several nights, maybe all week. I don't know. That'd be awesome. But I feel like romance and love, emotions are going to be on your mind. You may be watching more romantic movies, listening to more romantic music, drinking more wine, eating more chocolate. I just feel like you're really feeling yourself, or really wanting to feel certain things. So you may feel a little more emotional than usual, not in a negative way though, more just I want love, or I want romance, I want to feel something, really diving into your sensuality and stuff like that. So I actually feel good energy. Okay. I see that the number 8, if not also the number 32, may be important numbers for you guys this week. Also, another thing you could do on the full moon is make some moon water. So take out a little mason jar, just a bottle of water, leave it under the moonlight the night of the full moon, and the next morning you can drink it or do whatever you want with it. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your health, I actually feel like your health is doing really good. It's phenomenal. I don't see any big problems. If not, you feel on top of everything. Maybe you've completed so many major steps, and you feel really proud of yourself. You're in a good place. You're feeling healthy. You're staying hydrated, hopefully, taking care of yourself. You marked everything off your to-do list, got all your checkups, or got all your medication, or your vitamins, supplements, whatever. I feel like you're on track and you're doing pretty good, and you're not really having any issues. You may have really good like skin hair days this week where your hair is just cooperating with you, your skin is looking good, you're just feeling good overall. So whatever you're doing, I guess keep up the good work. It's working for you, and I don't really see any major problems. When it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like you may be feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit like mentally not fulfilled, not inspired, or maybe you have some like writer's block kind of energy where you feel kind of stuck, or you're not sure how, is this what I want? Is this the right decision for me? Or you're kind of really wanting to isolate yourself. You're pushing people away. You don't really want to talk about things because you're just trying to figure it out on your own. And it's like you're kind of, you want to do your own thing. I feel like you're not wanting to be as social or as talkative at work or at school. You're just going through like a phase of, is this, I don't know if this is for me. What's my next move? Kind of like feeling a little bit blocked, feeling maybe a little bit stuck, or not having as secure as a foundation or stability as you would want it to be. But I feel like a lot of this is mental for you, and when you're just mentally not feeling all the way there, you tend to just kind of like want to isolate yourself and maybe not want to like communicate or talk about these things. So if you are feeling kind of stuck or maybe feeling uninspired, uninterested, or bored, try to find other creative outlets or other hobbies or something that can kind of spark back up that desire, spark back your motivation. Look at other people or maybe are doing things that you aspire to do or that you're interested in possibly. Maybe read about their story, hear about them, and maybe that can kind of give you some ideas or re-inspire you in some way. Okay? All right. So when it comes to your love relationships and dating, some of you could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. And as far as the person you could be dealing with, I feel like it could be a Libra or a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you. It could just be the energy that this person's embodying. And I feel like for a while, you guys have been playing it safe. You haven't been wanting to really like put yourself out there that much or take too many risks, take too many chances. You've been sticking with what's most comfortable, what feels safe, what feels secure. But I feel like this week something is kind of pushing you. Some of you could have a North Node in Sagittarius, but I feel like something is pushing you to expand, to kind of broaden your horizons. Maybe there could be talk of travel in the future, possibly. It's like you're wanting to have new experiences, or like the world is calling your name. Like you want to go out, experience different things. You just may suddenly have this urge to try new things, experience new things, travel, talk to new people, learn, teach yourself, or get into new courses or learn new things. And this hunger maybe for knowledge, for experiences, I feel like is gonna make you run into or stumble across someone, if this is someone you haven't met already, or someone maybe you will be meeting, who maybe does have some of the knowledge that you're looking for. This person could have a job in like law and legislation, politics, lawyer, attorney, work for the government. Also could be someone who, it's either like law and legislation or for the government, for the state, or finances, like works with money, financial advisor, investments, like stuff like that, something with money. I feel like this person's someone who's really fair. They like to do the right thing. They like to look at both sides, and they like to communicate their thoughts really clearly. And I feel like they are someone who's pretty well spoken. Like they can make their points really clear, and you can really understand them. I feel like they're smart. I think they're really educated as well. Even if they're maybe like self-taught, I feel like they're really knowledgeable and really educated, and you like that. I feel like you want someone who's smart. You want someone who, maybe knows about things that you don't know about, so you can learn from them, and vice versa. I feel like you probably have things you can teach this person as well. And I feel like this person's really excited about you. They're really, really excited about you. When they meet you, they're just like, oh my gosh, like really, really into you. I feel like there's some kind of new beginning here. There's like some conversation or some like important conversation, that an exchange you guys may have together, either in person, phone, text, email, I feel like there's some kind of new beginning here that's going to kick off after this conversation. It's like you meet someone and you guys talk on the phone for the first time for like an hour, 2 hours, or you go on a date and the conversations just flow and you end up spending more time than you had planned. And this person just starts to have all these ideas of new things they want to do with you. Maybe they want to travel. Maybe they have new exciting things they want to do with you. And they find out, oh my gosh, it's your birthday, or it's your birthday this month. Let's plan something. Let's do something. I've been wanting to go here. And you're like, oh my gosh, I've been wanting to go there. And they're like, okay, let's do it. Are you down? You're like, let me check my schedule. They're like, no, let's just do it. And I feel like this person's going to surprise you with something, and they're bringing a lot of fun, a lot of excitement into your life that maybe you've been secretly wanting, but you haven't really allowed yourself to do due to other obligations or responsibilities, and wanting to put those as a priority in your life. But I feel like this person is here to spice things up for you, introduce you to new things, help you experience life, bring more fun, spice, dazzle, adventure. And I kind of feel like they're going to take you outside of your comfort zone, but in a good way. They'll be like, okay, so I have this plan. We're going to do this. And you're like, no. And they're like, yes, Taurus, we're going to do this. You're like, no. And they're like, yes, we are. And you're like, oh gosh, what am I getting myself into? So it's like, you don't want to do it, but then you're like, okay. It's like someone who is kind of scared of roller coasters, but they're with someone like, oh my gosh, it's too late to back down now. They're like already with their seat down and buckled up, and they're like, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? Then 2 minutes pass, you're off the roller coaster, you're like, okay, I didn't die. It was fun. Almost had a heart attack, but I'm okay. It was cool. And then they're like, see, was that bad? You're like, no, well, kind of, but it's okay. It was fun. So it's like, you're going to be kind of scared, but I feel like you're in for a thrill with this person. I feel a really exciting energy, actually. And I think this new energy that this person brings to the table is going to make you fall for them. It's going to make you melt. You're going to be like, wow, this person just makes me feel different. They push me outside of my comfort zone. They introduce me to new things I've never experienced before. And it actually like makes me really like them. I'm attracted to them. And I feel like you're going to be more open to experience things with them. You're going to have a lot of communication going back and forth. And I feel like this person, I feel like they're going to influence you to try new things, but also dive into other desires, maybe things that you thought were taboo, or, oh no, I would never do that. That's not like me. But I feel like with them, you're gonna be like, okay, fine. Like I usually wouldn't do this, but I guess I'll do it with you. Like, like how people say, I usually don't kiss on the first date, and then you end up making out with them. Or I would never get a tattoo. You end up getting a henna. Or temporary. Or you maybe actually end up getting a tattoo with them. Or no, I'm afraid of heights. I can't do that. And you end up jumping off the cliff with them on a vacation somewhere. Or doing something else that's kind of kinky, kind of you thought you would never do. You may end up doing it with them. So never say never. I promise you, like all the things that sometimes people say that I've probably said, oh, I would never do that. I would never date this person. Or I would never. Sometimes it ends up happening. So never say never, okay? I feel like this person's gonna like challenge all of that for you, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this person's making me like, who am I becoming? I'm becoming a different person. But I don't think you're becoming a different person. I think you're just like peeling off different layers of who you've always been, but you just never got used to. You never took the time to acknowledge or want to peel off those layers. And this person is like peeling off layers about yourself. Interesting read. I'm so excited to see what we get in the extended. So we're going to continue. The link will be below. We'll see where this person's energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, followed up with your advice. I really like your reading. Super interesting. Really different vibes. I love it though, and I feel like you will enjoy this. I think this is going to be good for you. Okay? You may be like, I don't know. It doesn't doesn't seem safe, doesn't seem secure, but I think that's the point of it. Okay, all right, so we'll dive in deeper in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. I wish you guys all the best. Send you lots of love. Happy birthday. Bye.